Hello, and welcome to the Specialty Toys Network training videos. Today's video is creating a new product from scratch. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. We'll assume you know how to log in. Once you log into your website administrative section, you want to first of all go to the shopping cart. Click on that here, shopping cart icon. We'll click on there. This takes you to our shopping cart component, excuse me. And here there's a couple different ways to get to your products. You'll want to get to your product list first of all. So you can go to your product drop down here. List products will show you that. You can also click right on the product list main icon here. So let's just click on that. Both of those links will take you to the product list here. In the product list, you'll see multiple pages here in most cases of all your products. Now what we want to do today is create a new product from scratch. So the first thing we'll do, once we're in the product list, is we'll click on the New button up here in the top right. So we'll just click on that, and that'll open up a new tab, a new window with all of the product details for a blank product ready to get populated. So let's go ahead and do that. It's a pretty easy process. We'll just walk through it. There's 3 bits of information that are required for every product. And those pieces are the SKU number, the product name, and a category assignment. So you need to always make sure you put those 3 bits of information, if nothing else. If you try to create a product without those 3 bits of information and save it, you'll run into an error. So let's make sure we include those. We'll start out with a SKU number. I'll just put a test number in here. And then let's just call this my new test product. URL, we don't really need that. That's for advanced systeming if you are selling from another website and you don't need to use that on your system. UPC, if you're tracking UPC numbers, go ahead and put it in the UPC field. The vendor is actually your store name, the way we have your site set up, so there's no editing needed there. The next item is the manufacturer. In this case, I'll assume that I've already had my manufacturer in the system. If you're putting in a new product and you realize you don't have your manufacturer in there, don't worry about it. Go ahead and just pick a manufacturer name, and you can edit it afterwards. You can create a new manufacturer and then go back in and edit this product and select the manufacturer. It's a pretty simple process. Manufacturer item number, let's say this manufacturer has supplied you with their product. Let's call this product 1234423. Whatever that is. This is just a reference number in case we want to go back and do a reorder using our information that we have in our web content here. Next item that we want to do is one of those 3 required fields, the categories. If you'll notice, you can hold over the little tip icon here. If you use the control key, hold down the control key while you're clicking, and you can select multiple categories. So let's try that. So we'll hold down our control key and we'll click action figures, and let's just say baby and bathtub toys. If we want, we can scroll down our mouse, then holding down the control key again, select another one, and now all of those categories, this product will be assigned to all of those categories. Next thing we want to select is the age groupings. The nice thing with the age groupings is that these are usually managed by a range, say age 2 to 6. To do that easily, we can hold down the shift key after we click the first age, hold down the shift key, and then press the next age range, and everything in between will be selected as well. It's a quick way to do that. Next is our fundamental assignments. These are our play attributes, so let's just hold the control key again and select 2 or 3 of those that we're going to assign. Just a mock-up here. We're not really trying to create an actual product. Scrolling back up, we're using the right side scroll ball here to get up and down. We're going to scroll back up to our product price. This is the product price net is our MSRP, our retail price here. So this is what we're selling it to the public. So I'm going to put my price, $19.99, and it's going to always be US dollars in most cases. Now the product gross is your net price or your sale price plus your value-added tax. In this case, we have the value-added taxes. That's the ID number of the tax, but it's a 0% tax, so it's still $19.99. If you have a tax associated with your site, this product gross price will be the sale price plus the tax value. So you'd always want to enter your price and the product price when you're putting in a price or when you're editing a price. Almost always it's going to go in the net field up here. The next field is the discount type. We're not going to worry about that because discounts get a little bit involved, and we'll cover that in a different web training class. Same with discount price field here. Short description. Now the short description is a very important field. If you've got a website that you're not displaying the short description information on the product browse pages, you still will want to go ahead and enter a short description for your product, because this is the short way to think about this is the data that search engines are relying on in a large part to determine what this product is and to get shoppers to your particular page where that product is accurately. So let's always make sure when we put in a product, we put in a good short description. Okay, so we'll just put, this is a test product for today. Obviously, your particular short description would be specific to that product. If you want to have gift wrapping available, we'll just click on that. You can also have a couple other options here. Disable tax. No, we don't want that. We want it to be taxed. And a shipping override. If you want to set your own custom shipping rate, you would want to click that and set the price. Let's say we're going to do that. We're going to say this is going to be a $3 shipping rate. Now this shipping override does rely on some other settings in your configuration panel and your shipping modules. So if you have any questions, either ask your project manager or there's some other help pages regarding to that override. So we'll scroll down a little bit. The next important field to fill out is the product description here. Now you'll notice that compared to the short description, the product description has a lot of additional buttons controlling what you can put in there. That's because the product description is a full HTML capable section. So we'll just put in some information here. This is a nice product. What we can also do is I'll hit my return key there and I'll put bullet point. Let's say we wanted to put some bullet points in here. Green, let's say, and then we'll select those items and I'm going to put them as a list of bullet point and get some nice formatting there. Okay, let's quickly scroll back up to the top. Our next tab is the product status tab. We're going to put our stock inventory. This type, we'll just put our number, how many we have available. We're going to go down here. If we've got an availability date, we can go ahead and enter that. What that means is that the product is back ordered, basically. So let's say that this product is back ordered 2 days. We could put 48 hours, or we've got some default settings in here. We can put a week, 7 days, those sorts of things. Usually if we do that, we'll just select one here. So we're selecting 48-hour back order there. If we want the product to be on special, now this is not a discount. The on special is a field used for flagging items that the system uses to display them in several ways. So if we've set up the on special for you for featured items, you'll know that, and you can flag items with on special here. The next item we'll want to look at is attributes. Now attributes are a very powerful way to set up custom drop menus that not only give the customer a choice of attributes that they can select per product, but also you can customize the price. The way this works is that you've got some formatting here. You put the name of the attribute, followed by a comma, the first attribute, and then a comma, the second attribute, comma, etc. And if you want, you can also add a bracketed price change. So you can say the price equals a price, or it's plus, or it's minus a price. We'll just copy this example in here for today. I'm just going to copy that and paste that in there. So we've got an attribute there. You can, if you do multiple attributes, you just want to do it with a semicolon after your first set of attributes and then continue the same pattern. The next item is the custom attribute list. Just by putting a title in here, you'll be creating a text field that the customer will need to fill out. Now both of these, the attribute list and the custom attribute list, will need to be filled out by the customer if you have something in these fields. So make sure you use these only when you do require that those fields are filled out. Okay, that's the first half of this training. We're going to go ahead and continue this session in another recording. Look for the next session to finish up creating a new product.